The Honourable Minister of Labour and will join us.
Room. Look at you now. Look at now. Look at now.
They are not on us, are they?
Yeah, they are not. They are not.
And then
I'm telling you.
God, see you too. Like
I'm dancing. This is minister style of
dancing. Minister style of dancing.
First lady style.
All right.
Dignity in labor reminds us that every honest work or job deserves respect.
Every worker, whether artisans, teachers, or farmers, have pride, and they must sustain that pride in their line of work or craft.
And patients, from those that work in the street to the street cleaners, every job matters because their work is actually the heartbeat of our nation.
Absolutely.
Indeed. And on Weekend Deal today, we shine a light on the hands that build our society and our great nation, Nigeria. It's great to have you tuning in to our effervescent breakfast television show, Weekend Deal. My name is Thelma Obata. Welcome.
For us, dignity in labor simply means respect for effort, no matter the task. Join us today and let's celebrate every honest Nigerian worker. I am Patience Eloy Abba, and this remains your favorite weekend show on TV.
Well, the Minister of Labour and Employment will be joining us this morning. As a matter of fact, he's already somewhere in the studio, and trust me, together we will celebrate the hands that move, the nation. My name is Suleiman Babajiao Usman. It's always a pleasure to have you. To have you join us on this show. Right now, let's take you to the news studio for the AM News.
Favorite weekend show, Weekend Deal, the show where conversations inspire transformation. Today, since yesterday, as a matter of fact, we've been celebrating the Nigerian worker. Nation building is a collective effort. When labor is respected, productivity rises. And when productivity rises, the economy grows stronger. That is the importance of dignity of labor, what we are looking at today. To start our conversation is NTA Benin, and they'll be taking a look at how important every job is. NTA Benin, please take it up.
Early morning, several years at this station, near TV Road. She is a fixture, as certain as the sunrise. No fancy signs, just a woman, a massive frying pot, a bowl of ground beans. She turns out akara for a city without time to wait. Akara simply is bean balls. Her customers are the backbone of the economy. No corporate payroll, no health insurance, no pension. This fire does the heavy lifting. It pays expenditures, school fees, hospital bills. It keeps the rent settled. This frying pot is her family's lifeline.
Oh, my baby. How this business they benefit me, be say I dey use and take they support my husband for us. And I don't still use and train my children. those who be say you don't finish school. Now this business, now I still tell put there for work. Will be say all of them learn different work. Occasionally, expenses arises. I'll say I test it package myself.
But the fire of dignity does not only burn on the roadside, it glows in our classrooms and newsrooms too. Whether it is the academic shaping the minds of tomorrow or the media worker keeping the public informed under the sun and rain, the pulse of Benin is felt in the hands of every worker.
Welcome to Health Plus. As the media practitioner, I love my job. I work with passion. I work with dignity. I'm committed to my job because it makes me feel happy. Each time I leave my house to my office, I'm always happy. The job has impacted so much into the lives of people around me because one, I have already made them to know, to see the importance of this job. I have made them to understand that I can go to anywhere with this job. I am dignified with this job.
I feel very fulfilled as an engineer, and I strongly believe that there is dignity in labor. What I do puts food on my table and it pays my bill. Also, as an engineer, I have my role I play in providing some services to make sure that there's steady power.
From the heat of the frying pot to the height of the ivory tower, we see that no labor is too small and no role is insignificant. In Benin City, we celebrate the truth that every hand counts because when every job matters, the whole city strives.
From NTA Benin, it's back here. Every job does matter, especially if it's an honest job. And everyone who is working hard, honestly, is desirous of our respect, and we should give it. Today on Weekend Deal, our focus is dignity of labor, yes, and ours. And it gives us great pleasure to welcome the man at the helm of affairs of everything labor in Nigeria, the Honorable Minister for Labor and Employment, Dr. Mohammed Megari. Dr. Mohammed Megari Dingyadi, CON. He is the Katukan Sokoto. His profile is now.
All right. It's really nice to see you here, Honorable Minister. And of course, we are still basking in the euphoria of Workers' Day celebration. But on the show this morning, beyond celebration, let's talk about the policy and vision of the your ministry. You know, what are the policies in place really to really advance the labor and dignity in labor in Nigeria?
Well, Suleiman, thank you very much for this question, and let me say that it's my greatest honor to be with you this morning, and I want to use this opportunity to first of all congratulate and salute the entire workers of this country for this celebration that we have gone through last 3 days. I think it is a very important milestone, and I want to use the opportunity to thank them, to commend them for their resilience, and to thank them for their patience and for their commitment to the cause of this country. We must say that labor is the backbone of the economy of our country, and we do recognize that, and we commend them for that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, the point is, yes, it's good that you mention all of this, to set the background, but you know, I listened to your speech during the Labor Day, you know, celebration.
You are talking about the dignity of labor.
Exactly.
You see,
I like that.
you see, dignity of labor is a central pillar of the functions of the Ministry of Labor and Employment, and we're doing a lot of things to ensure that we ensure dignity in places of work. We ensure that workers have all the opportunity to continue to strive, to continue to put in their best for the good of this country. We are doing this through various means, particularly when you take the labor laws. We are using these labor laws to ensure that we provide safety, we provide security, we provide conducive environment for them to work. So we also have the Employees Compensation Act, which we use to add to the security of workers and to pay compensation to whoever is entitled to it, so that they feel a sense of protection, a sense of belonging at the end of the day. We also have other mechanisms that we use to, like if you take the Industrial Arbitration Panel or the Industrial Court, these are all avenues where civil servants take advantage of to ensure that their rights, their privileges are well protected. This is in addition to the normal day-to-day routine conciliation meetings that we are doing with labor leaders and their employers, or between labor unions and the unions, you know, intra kind of. So we try to ensure that we use all the laws, the policies available at our disposal to ensure that we protect the interests of the worker so that he can continue to put in his best for the development of our country.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
Thank you so much.
That was quite detailed.
That was quite detailed indeed. But you see, in a nation where some jobs are celebrated and some other jobs are totally ignored, as Nigerians, the question is, are we indeed respecting the dignity of labor? NTA Lokoja will be telling us about the pride of labor.
Some jobs are quiet and almost invisible. Yet if they stop, Nigeria stops. Before the first light breaks, before offices open, before the city finds its rhythm, they are already at work. The cleaners, restoring order where others left chaos. The security guards, watching while we sleep and are protecting without applause. The secretaries, sorting, filing and quietly moving the wheels of justice, governance and commerce. The drivers navigating long roads, traffic and weather, connecting people, markets and opportunities across this nation.
These are people that you cannot do away with because they are very, very important in our everyday living. They help in various ways that you cannot even tell.
We can't do everything ourselves. Let's assume you are a manager of a firm, traveling, and at times while traveling you operate your system. You need a driver, and you need a good driver, and you need to maintain him. You need to treat him well, do him well, so that he can concentrate and drive you well too.
Because without it being hygienic, every place in the surrounding, like they are dirty, it will cause diseases, many diseases in our body. So the cleaner help us to clean everything, and they try their possible best to make every place hygienic and okay.
We pass them every day, but do we really see them? This is social invisibility, not because their work is small, but because recognition is scarce. Perhaps it is because their contributions are steady, not dramatic. They do not stand at the podiums, they stand at the posts to make the systems work. Just imagine their absence.
The gate man has his own role to play there. A staff cannot be running to open a gate for another staff that is driving in, or the head of the organization driving in and out.
Without those people, like many things will have happened to many of us. And the time that time they were talking about bandits, first allegation about bandits in Kogi State Polytechnic. You know, for those security that came out, many students have lost interest. So people are running to different places. But those security reach out to others. There's no bandits in the school, so they protect all the students from dangers.
Everyone working as a civil servant has his or her own area of specialization. Without cleaner, you cannot just come to the office and be comfortable. Without driver, you as a boss, as maybe GM, as a PAMSEC or commissioner, you cannot drive yourself to the office or drive yourself to Abuja. It's that driver that will drive you. So you must treat him with all dignity.
The government should try their possible best to make sure the security guards or the security personnel are taken care of, because they are trying for the society, because working for the society is very, very important and a very hard task.
Both parties, employer, employee, when we talk of dignity of service or dignity of a workplace, of a profession, you just have to strike a balance by putting what is supposed to be in balance. The employer has to encourage, while the employee has to put his own best.
No doubt their absence will speak louder than their presence, because we only notice the quiet heroes when they disappear. Our faiths teach it, our culture affirms it, our elders understand it. All honest work has dignity, old or young, tie or uniform, office or roadside. Labor is not measured by the salary, but by service, and service to Nigeria in any form deserves respect. So the next time you see them, pause, greet them, acknowledge them, and give them the visibility they deserve. Because the pride of labor is not just the pride of the worker, it is the pride of a nation.
All right. In Akwana, Africa. In Akwana, Nigeria. I go to Sokoto. I found myself for Calabar. She says she loves me. Good morning, Nigeria. Everybody, they work hard. All the workers for Nigeria, they NTA staffs, the workers. My cameramen too, the workers. Tell my patient. Julieta, yeah. Oh, Malam. Salut les soirs. Every day I call, I say, nah, thank you. You know something? The Malians got me say, Burkina Faso people, Senegal people, Ghana people, Cameroon. In Abuja, Nigeria, go call your brothers, Junior TV, call your sisters, make them Junior TV, do weekend, Junior TV to 80. Lagos, Nigerian, Abuja. All right.
Okay. Many thanks, King Fudge. When King Fudge is in the house, we know we got good music all the way, especially this weekend when we're highlighting the efforts of workers nationwide, especially all those doing honest work. Yesterday, we had a myriad of workers being highlighted. Those in the medical profession, teachers, of course, remember them. All the artisans, we brought their names to the fore and we celebrated them. And we're continuing with that today as we have with us in the studio the Honorable Minister for Labor and Employment, Dr. Mohammed Megari Dingyadi. And it's been interesting to note that he's one of us. He was a permanent secretary before he became a minister. So we are indeed with family. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. We're taking a look at this time at the conditions of labor for some people. Some of our brothers and sisters have poor working conditions and the wages are low. But we know that the federal government is not resting on its oars. So what are the plans? What is being put in place to make them more comfortable and to have that dignity of labor that it truly
You see,
desires?
you are talking about two things. You are talking about condition of workers. This is relative. It has so many things to it. And if you are talking about, for example, the condition of workers itself, let me leave the salary matter and come back to it later on. Okay. We are trying to ensure that there is that decency, there is that, dignity, like we discussed in the civil service. And this we are trying to do through the various laws that are available to us. Like we try to ensure that we use the labor laws to inspect workplaces in various places to ensure that, including factories, the informal sector, we go around, we have inspectors that go around from time to time to inspect the conditions of our workers and the conditions of the places in which they work to ensure that these things are in compliance with the standards of set out by the labor laws. And we try to do it in different ways. Sometimes we are even invited to go and see some things through complaints from individuals. And we do go and we inspect the environment there, and we try to see how we can rectify the defects that are there. And if they cannot be done promptly, we give time, we go back to see how these things are done to ensure that a worker is well secured, well protected. We intensify this in high-profile organizations like technical offices, mining offices, infrastructural organizations, so that the hazards are a little bit higher in these places than in other places. So we try to ensure that the ordinary worker is secured, is well protected in terms of that environment. So, and when you come to the payment of salaries, the laws are always there to ensure that you get what you are entitled to. Okay. We try to equate payment with the job somebody is performing. And the administration is committed to ensuring that workers are given what is due to them. And we are all there to listen to workers. We are all there to negotiate with them at all times and to ensure that everybody gets what is due to him. And this is kind of another protection method that we're putting in to ensure that you get what you are entitled to.
That's good.
And,
Thank you, Honorable Minister, sir.
Well, talking about the entitlement and people getting what they really deserve and all of that, there are, some people who have been advocating for the harmonized structure of the, wages in Nigeria. What is being done in that regard, knowing fully that some people believe that corruption is entrenched in the civil service just because of these disparities? What is really being done in order to get this right, as being practiced in other climes?
You see, what do you mean by harmonization of salaries? If you mean making it uniform, I think we are not getting it correct, because salaries are based on organizations and are based on what you do. There are general salary scales for civil servants, but we know some of these organizations pay a little bit better and higher than the others. Yes, but by and large, minimum wage is one, and government has committed itself to reviewing this minimum wage from time to time. I think every 3 years. In the next 1 year or so, we are going to sit down with workers to review the minimum wage and to also review other allowances that come with it, so that the workers can have a better take-home pay.
Okay.
These things are always reviewed, and we're always there. Right now, we are negotiating with some sectors, and we are making progress to ensure that we listen to them, we give them what is due to them. If it is justifiable, if the employer is willing and accepting these things that they are talking about.
Okay.
So the Ministry of Labour and Employment is always there to listen to people who have grievances on their salaries, on their allowances. If they come, we'll let them justify it, and we'll see what is possible. We sit together with the employers and we work things out, and they will get what is due to them.
Honorable Minister, sir, I must say that you're giving us hope. I mean, hearing you speaking to Nigerian workers today, a lot of workers will say, okay, so there is a way out of this. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
And I would like to put it out there that you say workers will get what they do, depending on what you do. We at NTA, we work 247. There's no Saturday, there's no Sunday, there's nothing. So we should be considered for any increase at all. But I do know that my minister is also on the matter. So we are hoping that there will be a collabo. Just like the video, and we saying there should be a collabo between you and our minister.
What I'm saying,
he's doing well. My DG, Comrade DG, is on the matter. So people should do a collaboration.
That's the way to go.
Yes, sir.
Talk to your employer, tell him the facts, put things on the table, discuss with them, and then if we have to come in, we will do so, or you invite us.
Definitely, and it's very inspiring because he's one, or we are one of him.
Yes,
he's one of us. He rose through the ranks in the public service.
Exactly.
Became a permanent secretary, and today you are here leading this discussion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Yes.
Okay. We'll be going to ETV now. My producer just said to me, I had a question for Honorable Minister, but they said ETV is ready to join this conversation and even make it richer. ETV, take it away.
City that never truly sleeps like Lagos, the demand for information never rests. While many are still asleep, the day has already begun for media workers, producers, presenters, reporters, each preparing to keep millions informed.
Just like every journalist, we work 24/7 because you might even be at home sleeping. Somebody will just put a call through that there's an emergency somewhere. You just have to get up, you have to do something. So you can't say you have any day off. Even you can go to church, and while in service, you could get a call that there is an emergency somewhere or that something is happening somewhere. You just have to be there to get the public informed about it.
Our job is not time bound. You can be called for anything. There could be an an event somewhere or an incident somewhere, an emergency, you're called to come and cover it and talk about it. So I really don't, I'm not sure we do have, some of us have a particular day that the work starts.
News, program and engineering. Those 3 units, they do come at any time during the public holiday.
Out in the field, there are no perfect conditions under the scorching sun or in pouring rain. The story must be told.
I'd had cases whereby gunshots crossing over my head like that, and you just praying, God, just help me. Let me get home alive.
But beyond the cameras lies sacrifice, missed family moments, long hours that stretch beyond the ordinary.
There was a Christmas I was supposed to go to church. I was at the gate, and my boss called. What is happening about this? And because you're the head of the department, you just have to make a U-turn and go to the office. And I didn't get back home until 8:30. Drop my children and go back to work. That's a very big sacrifice.
I had to give up some of my family bonding time. You know, it's really painful. The kids are there. Mommy, where are you going? Mommy, you're not spending time with us. You know, the little things you're supposed to do with the family, you're not there. It's really painful, particularly for a woman.
Inside the newsroom, the pressure is constant. Deadlines are tight. Resources can be limited. Yet they adapt, they improvise, they deliver.
Sometimes you have to improvise. Then you even have to take from your meager salary and buy some necessary equipment just to get the work done.
You could be called upon any time. You don't have this is my time. As long as you are still in service, you don't have this is my time. Your time belongs to the public.
Dignity in this labor is not defined by comfort, but perseverance.
So, in whatever you do it well.
A job that is the environment is conducive, is not toxic. You have good working colleagues, you have a good boss, a supervisor, and well, necessarily conducive environment and good pay on the job.
When I know that I'm imparting and people are saying it and they are appreciating it, man, it's dignity. It makes me happy. I can raise my head up and I know that I'm not just doing it for fun. I'm touching somebody's life.
They show up every single day because the people must be informed. The stories must be told. This is dedication. This is resilience. This is the dignity in their labor.
Indeed, indeed. As long as you're doing honest work, you are unrelenting doing it, we appreciate you. And you are being honored today on our show, Weekendo. And thank you. Nigeria thanks you as well. Well, this is gradually turning into a media chat. And we have one of our own, but from another organization. She is of the Independent Television and Radio. Her name is Grace Ike, and she's the chairperson of the NUJ, the FCT branch. Her name is Grace Ike. Her profile is now. Welcome to Weekend Deal. Great.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Great to have you with us.
I'm happy because we have the Minister of Labour here.
Yes.
So virtually every questions will be answered and then we'll get results.
Okay.
Thank God.
We'll get results.
I think that's the catch. Yes. We're going to get results.
Grace, do you come to play? Okay, Grace.
Yeah.
The floor
Thank
is
you
yours.
very much, Honourable Minister, sir.
It's a pleasure meeting
Nice
you.
to meet you.
You're welcome.
Solidarity.
Thank you.
Wherever. So we
Wherever.
stand united. So I'm happy with the team for this year, which is insecurity and poverty, bane of decent work. And when you say decent work for us in the journalism profession, it has to do with fair pay, better remuneration, and the issue of insecurity, because it also has a way of holding on to freedom of speech. So, but I want to go back to the question Thelma asked on the issue of better pay for journalists and the collaboration, patience, yes, this collaboration with the Ministry of Information. And I'm talking about weigh-in. Yes, we already have the 70,000 naira minimum wage, but weigh-in, the last time we had an upward review was way back during late Dora Akinyuli. And now we are agitating for weigh-in, particularly for Federated Chapels. Not just that. We're also talking about the 70,000 naira minimum wage. Of course, implementation as we speak today is an issue. Let's begin with implementation and enforcement. What is your ministry doing to ensure that the issue of implementation and enforcement comes to stay, particularly in some states of the Federation?
Suleiman, I hope you can stand together with me. Even though a journalist, I can see three of them around me.
Always with you.
Okay, that's beautiful. So I feel more secured and more protected. Let me come to the question, and to first of all correct the impression that this minimum wage has not been reviewed for the last couple of years. I want to remind you that it was reviewed in 2023 by this present administration. The 70 naira minimum wage, 70,000 naira minimum wage was reviewed by the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And not only that, he has committed himself to reviewing it to be done every 3 years. And we're in the next 1 or so years, we are going to review it. Okay. And so to answer your question directly, I want to say that this administration is not aware, the ministry in which I am heading is not aware of any organization that has not implemented the 70,000 naira minimum wage in the federal civil service. If there is any, we are here, we are ready to listen, we are ready to intervene. But to the best of our knowledge...
She was making reference to states as well. Some states.
Okay, some states. Yes, you know, we are a federation. And but we are doing all we can to ensure that I have asked several questions. I have discussed with the president of the NLC to please tell us which states have not yet implemented the minimum wage. And up to this time that I'm speaking with you, we have not had any report of any state that has not implemented it. Some states have even gone ahead of the 70,000 minimum wage. So we commend them for this. And if there is any issue of non-implementation, we are ready to take it up with those concerned, and we will address the issues appropriately.
Okay. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. I mean, we're excited because, like you said, we're getting results. We're hoping that it will be lasting results. Well, Nigeria is known for a very large youth population. There has been no time where we hear of our young people going into cybercrime like we are hearing now. Is that where we can employ them? Because the rate of unemployment continues to increase. Is there where we can employ them, make it attractive for them to come into vocational jobs, sustainable employment, so that they can grow and can reduce some of the crimes we hear about, especially cyber crimes?
It's the issue of youth population in this country is particularly a country, Nigeria, where we have a high population of youth. You know, it has two dimensions. One, the high population is some kind of as asset, as advantage to us, and it is also a kind of a challenge where we are not able to address the issue. As an administration, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has a lot of concern for youth employment, and we are going around all the opportunities that are open to us to ensure that we create jobs for this youth population. That is the backbone of the economy of this country. You know, they are the future leaders of this country. So we need to ensure that we carry them along by way of creating jobs, you know, opening up areas where they can contribute their quota. And we have this, what you call service, not service centers, skills development centers, where we train people on various skills, various trades, And this time around, we are trying to pay attention to technology-driven trades, where we have green jobs also. So government is putting various efforts in place to ensure that jobs are created, jobs are generated for workers, and we try to also go into the informal sector to ensure that these things are extended to them. And
but talking about the informal sector, really, Honorable Minister, this, of course, it is known that they dominate about 90% of the workforce in Nigeria. And I'm just interested in how you are trying to incorporate them, because, to provide some level of protection for them as you have in the formal sector.
You see, we recognize the position of the informal sector as a government, and particularly this administration, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has a lot of care, a lot of concern for the informal sector, and he's given us the go-ahead, the courage, and the commitment to go into the informal sector and see how we can put in the necessary impetus that can assist them in realizing the objectives, in getting these security aspects of jobs, better pay, and pension programs for them. Some of these things are just left lying like that, no any arrangement for them. And just recently we have been going around some of these informal sectors with our inspectors to inspect what they are doing, to make sure that they are working in a conducive environment, and to assist them in forming associations that can make them to fight for their right.
Can make an impact.
Yes, to make sure that they know what they want, and their employers are also there to listen to them.
Okay.
I think we are making progress in this direction.
Okay.
And,
Honorable Ministers, thank you so much for your responses. You are Nigerian, and good thing you rose through the ranks in the public service. You've also been a secretary to the state government in your state. So you have interacted with workers at different levels. If you were to put your finger on the pulse of Nigeria workers now, with regard to the labor force, how would you say they are doing? Is there anything you'd like to change, if you could?
You see, I want to say that general workers in this country, they are doing very well, because we can see the level of commitment, we can see the level of enthusiasm in them, and we are certain that they are having a lot of patience, and they are doing very well, and they are very understanding. Of course, we have issues with some of them, but I want to say that since the time I assumed office in 2024, we have not had any serious rancor or any serious misunderstanding with workers in this country. And I want to thank them for their understanding. I want to thank them for their resilience, because it has not been like this before. So we are of course there to listen to them, but they are also understanding our direction. They understand that we are there for them, and many of them come. We have conciliation meetings on daily basis in the ministry with various unions who are there to ventilate their views on issues that affect them. And we are always working with their employers to ensure that they listen to them, they come up with their problems, and we address them squarely, and we move forward.
I think the biggest challenge that Nigerian workers are facing now is the cost of living, and the ability for our take-home to truly take us home. It's quite encouraging to hear that you are hands-on, you're working assiduously, because this dignity of labor we celebrate today is the group of over 100 million committed people from the ages of 15 to 60 who wake up daily. Some people don't even know what weekend means. They are working to ensure that Nigeria grows, rises, and develops. So it's a welcome development to hear from you. This is your, we didn't hear it, though. It's not rumor. We heard it live from you. That you are hands-on, and you know what we are going through, and you are going to bring about positive change.
Okay, I still want to go back to the issue of weighing. Are we getting result after this year's celebration of
On
Workers'
the issue
Day?
of?
Weigh in. Yes,
Weigh in, okay.
yes. We talk about
Okay.
hazard allowance.
Mhm.
I know the Honorable Minister of Information is seriously on this, the DG is on this. Are we getting result? Are we hopeful that workers will get result after celebration of this Workers' Day?
Yeah, are you talking for journalists or workers
For
in general?
journalists.
Oh, journalists.
Yeah.
Okay. I will discuss with the Minister of Information. I will tell him
and just a way
we'll
of
see what you are entitled to. We are not just
An
dashing
upward
out things.
review.
We give them out for people who are entitled to things what we are giving.
As a way of information,
Yes.
I have listened to the Minister of Information
Right.
and National Orientation speak at different forums, and trust me, he is on top of this issue. And from his last statement, I think it's just a matter of time that the media workers will, begin to enjoy this new increment.
I don't know. I don't understand.
I'm just saying what I heard.
I think you have overstepped. You have overstepped. Yes, you have overstepped.
Allow him to say it.
We
are in a democracy, and I think he's trying to say his mind, to say his understanding.
No, but again, the Honorable Minister called on him to support him, so I think...
I didn't say that to bribe him. I just said it because I can see three women and only
you, man.
only
So
myself.
Sule has to help you. Anyway, when that is going on, NTA Katsina will be telling us about mentorship and skill acquisition. NTA Katsina, is your turn. Take it away.
Labor becomes legacy when one generation places its knowledge into the next.
I used to stay with the apprentice and monitor him closely. At the beginning, I used to teach him the tools and then how to measure iron, followed by cutting processes, then how to hold the electron holder, clearly watching him until he grabs the idea and corrected where necessary.
Ismail Salisu and Lawal Lukman are two aspiring entrepreneurs who believes in labor to earn their means of livelihood.
When we closed from school, I used to go to learn this work. What motivates me is that I want to learn skills to depend on so that I can be self-employed. This work helps me to pursue my education, as I am having a diploma now and some other assets.
Since I was a boy, I have an interest in craft business, and I search and find a place where I can learn. I started with my mentor, who encouraged me to learn the work, and now I am one of the best in the work. Yes, indeed, if you are not given the chance to learn the work, then how can you learn it? Whatever comes on the way, he will guide you, and the next day he will ask you to do it by yourself.
This is learning by doing. No school fees, no blackboard, just patience, correction, and the moment the skill leaves my hand and leaves in yours, this is mentorship. A nation is not sustained by what we build. It is sustained by who we teach to build.
After they learn this work, they will train another people in our society. We have already taught them how to depend on themselves, particularly people that have no go to school, people that are orphans, people that are early school living or drop out.
It's almost the same scenario in many workshops and other crafts locations across the state where labor meets satisfaction.
We graduate at least more than 100 people from here. We graduated them and we give them certificate and we give them capital. We have given them even a capital that they should settle, because you know that by the time that you will open a shop or you open a place where you will do a business, you must know how to open it and where the capital, because capital is the most important thing in terms of business.
This is Katsina, where dignity is not spoken. Dignity in labor means your work has value. But in Katsina, we know work only keeps its value when it is passed on.
If you bring 3 children at the same time, you will find one out of them, he has sharp brain better than the other two. That one who has a sharp brain, I used to call him close to me.
By the time we graduated them, there is issue of certificate that we are giving them. When they started, after they finish their practicing, we are giving them certificate when we testify that they are very qualified and they can do it at everywhere when they find themselves.
In Katsina State, dignity in labor does not retire. It multiplies because skills don't belong to us. They pass through us. Teach one, reach one, build beyond one.
gidan Hawa, na je gidan Hawa, na je gidan Hawa, na ci tuwon shinkafa, na sha ruwa mai sanyi. Na je gidan Hawa, na ci doya mai daɗi, na sha ruwa mai sanyi. A gidan wacece, gidan Hawa, a gidan wacece ben, a gidan Hawa, a gidan wacece, gidan Hawa, a gidan to. Na je gidan Hawa, wa 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 wa, mun je gidan Hawa. Hawa ta ba mu dan wake mai daɗi. Wata sa mai shanu, a wata ba mu nama mai daɗi, a wata ba mu ruwa mai sanyi. A gidan wace, a gidan Hawa, a gidan wace ce, gidan Hawa, a gidan wace ce, gidan Hawa, a gidan wace ce. To. Arbete suku. Na je gidan Hawa, na ci tuwon shinkafa, na sha ruwa mai sanyi. Mun je gidan Hawa, wa 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 wa. To ga Hawa a NTA yau. Alhaji barka da zuwa. Na so yi biyo. Every morning we can deal. Every weekend we dey. We can deal for NTA. Dauda, now you did there. The man behind the cameras, man. Nobody they see you, but I they see you. Chelma, are you dancing? Patient, oh yeah now. Is the minister dancing? Say Baba, say Baba, say Baba, say Baba. Break cola nut. Number 2, Ajay Crowder. Ife Sinachi. Break cola nut. Ife Sinachi. Everybody they dance. Oga self they shake. Madam they shake. Patient they shake. Thelma. NTA, thank you for inviting me. I know you guys will continue to do that. When I Ajay game.
Biggest King Fudge. Biggest, okay, bigger. The biggest is the Honorable Minister for Labor and Employment. Can you imagine public servants dancing? You can imagine the gist we're getting here. Hey! Like we always say in NTA, we celebrate you.
Yes, sir.
You came with good news, actionable news, and indeed is renewed hope all over. Thank you. The messages are coming in, Honorable Minister, sir, so let me take a few. Someone says, and I just asked them, let me know your name and where you are reaching us from. It helps us to pinpoint our discourse and give you the relevant responses. Honorable Minister, sir, he says, I noticed that there's a huge gap in the pay, that's the take-home, between a director and a permanent secretary. He says, why? let me add 2 more. Let me tell you the one that really got me like, you know, he said he loves your vibes. He didn't tell us your name. He said, Honorable Minister, sir, I love your vibes. All right. He said, you bring good vibes to Weekend Deal. And I see that everybody is smiling and they like what they are hearing. But I asked him to tell us his name so we can acknowledge him. Someone says, well done, NTA. NTA, you always take the lead. Weekend Deal, I salute you. I like what you're doing to bring the Honorable Minister here to have him talk to Nigeria. They are saying thank you to NTA. Thank you too. When it comes to Nigeria, we can do not the carry last. No. It concerns us, it concerns you, we take it up.
Absolutely.
Okay, well done. Someone is saying, I like the discussion, but there's something I want to hear I've not heard. Tell us, what do you want to hear? Tell us. We want to hear from you. Someone says, Nigeria public, okay, says civil servants work very hard, but sometimes it seems as though they are forgotten. If you really love the civil servants, let it show. Let it show. That's a weighty, is it like the way in? It's a weighty statement. Say if you really love the civil servants, let it show. Let it show.
You see, it is showing. It is showing from the peace that we are getting from the civil servants. I think it is showing.
You call those
they are
patient
reciprocating what we are doing.
And
I thank them for their understanding. I will continue to encourage them, we will continue to promote them, we will continue to be there for them.
Thank you.
Now, Honorable Minister, let's talk, let's reflect a bit back on the statement you made just yesterday. That's regarding...
Don't answer that question about pay. Is it relevant?
You see,
Permanent Secretary and Director.
You see, even yourself, you can understand this. A director is a civil servant who is on a grade level, but a permanent secretary is a political appointee who is on a fixed salary scale. The head of service will tell you more on this.
That's interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, let's go back to your speech yesterday. You talked about, you reflected a bit on child labor. And of course, the statistics we have here from the National Bureau of Statistics says about 24.7 percent of 24.7 million children are engaged in child labor today. And I know that this is something that, is being looked at differently in Africa, given the fact that sometimes what you might consider as child labor outside the shores of this country might not necessarily be it, because sometimes you want to think that you are, training them, to be, employable and all of that. But this is really concerning, especially if you look at child labor as it connects to domestic servants and all of that. What is your ministry really doing in order to ensure that children are protected and not abused when we talk about child labor in Nigeria?
You see, issue of child labor has different meanings from place to place. If you take our cultural values, our religious values, these things differ from one region to the other. Like you said, some of these things are done to teach our upcoming young ones on certain trades like farming, like trading. So you cannot separate these things from sometimes happening, because parents don't want their children just to be running around the streets without getting them to learn a trade at the early age. But by and large, we know what child labor is all about. So government is giving this their attention to ensure that we monitor it and we try to check it. And the cultural background or the religious things they should not hinder us from checking these things, because by international labor standards, we should have a priority attention to was ensuring that child labor is to the barest minimum checked and controlled. We have agencies of government that are particularly dealing with this, and we are collaborating with them to ensure that child labor is to the barest minimum, and I think we are getting to the right place, and all these agencies are on top of the situation, and we are also working with them to ensure that child labor is addressed and is minimized or even eliminated.
Are there practical examples that you have had to come in to say, oh, this is being done in order to curb this?
I don't understand what you are saying.
Like empirical, examples of what of what you have done. Like
no, what we are doing is in the area of enlightenment, advocacy, education, at least to tell people the negative things that are associated with this, and to advise parents and the society at large to work against it.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And I also know that when it comes to the domestic staff, NATIP, if they hear anything about a child being not taken care of, they also step in. A whole lot is going on. I would just pray that the labor laws continue to protect. Yes,
you know how we say it takes a village to let's keep an eye on what's happening around us.
Exactly.
We continue to protect our children for a better tomorrow. The other day, yesterday, workers came out in their numbers.
Friday.
Oh, Friday. You don't come celebrated yesterday. Don't blame me. On weekend deal. Your Friday's by yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So on Friday, workers came out in their numbers to celebrate Workers' Day all over the country. And of course, a weekend deal we're everywhere taking notes and writing it down so that you don't miss anyone at all. My dear Sam Ben put together the sight and sound of Workers' Day. Let's see this.
That carries with it the weight of history, the pride of struggle, and the memory of sacrifices that made our presence here possible. Each year, this moment reminds us not only of how far we have come, but of the battles fought and the price paid for generations of workers.
We demand immediate expansion of CNG facilities, investment in affordable mass transit, policies that reduce transportation costs, and country mobility is not a luxury, it is necessity for economic survival.
Decent work agenda is not just an international framework. It is a national imperative as it aligns with our national priorities, as well as a vision of a Nigeria where hard work is rewarded.
Move faster, move faster. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll be reported as seen. Thank you, please move fast, move fast, move fast. In the amount of time. Closely, we have the
Okay, yeah, it's
you can see that they're looking very well fed. Shows that there's a lot going on in the local government.
Absolutely, this is the season of sweetness. Lights today.
Please, I see at parliamentary, give us lights.
This is the way they will connect lights. This one is cutting, this one is cutting.
Connection.
They are removing it from the yellow line to the blue face. Your Excellency, these people are wonderful people. They've assured us 20 hours of lights today.
Because today is Workers' Day.
You are the light of the world. Why do you need NEPA lights again?
I wonder how. After the reggae, play the blues. Make you do as I do. Enjoy yourself, baby.
Interesting.
Sembem brought us the amazing sights and sounds of Workers' Day, May 1st. And it was uncommon to see power holding. Is it power holding? Is it Echo? Who was that?
NEPA.
Because I suspect them.
This is fire service. Somebody say,
is it fire service? Oh, I thought it was the other, because we know what they can do and what they have been doing. But today is a day for celebrating sights and sounds. And Ben, well done, great one. Okay, we have a few messages I think we can bring to the fore now. Let us know who you are, where you are reaching us from. We don't take your messages for granted. Honorable Minister, sir, the implementation of the 70,000 naira minimum wage may not be the issue for now. Many people are paying it. But the payment of the arrears of the 35,000 wage awards has not been paid fully. We were promised it will come monthly, but you get it skeletally, or is this, how do you put it?
In trickles.
Okay, it comes 1 month and then it doesn't come. You know, this guy, don't mislead me with your grandma or this lady. Who is this? Okay, but it says it doesn't come as it was promised. Sometimes once in 4 months. It said workers love Nigeria. We give our all to nation building daily. Despite the hardship many of us are going through, please do this for us. Keep your word. Pay us our salaries arrears. Thank you, Honorable Minister. You didn't tell us your name. See how nicely I put that out. He's saying thank you for all you're doing, but keep your word. Okay, someone says, good morning, Weekend Deal. I love this conversation. What about the artisans? You brought it up. Do we have a conclusive response? Because those in the formal sector will say they are surer. We in the informal sector, sometimes we have little or nothing to rely on. What is the plan for us, Honorable Minister? On behalf of artisans in Nigeria, I'm Kola from Akpo. Someone says, Happy Workers' Day. I enjoyed watching that. Okay, this one's talking about the wage award as well, so let me let that go. Let me just take the final one. Someone says, Honorable Minister, sir, I like the way you came on this program and you stayed humble. Because he's one of us, you know, he goes through the ranks, you know, where there's honor and dignity in labor, and everyone is a family.
Thank you.
Thank you,
He
Honorable
loves
Minister.
Nigeria, that's why he's
yes,
here.
yeah, great.
Yes,
came here to rep the federal government and of course to sit with us in the way families do and share words together. Okay, Innovate Hub, we know them. When we hear Innovate Hub, we know it's something digital, it's something exemplary, it's something unique. Innovate Hub, what do you bring into the fore today? Please share.
I one more time would like to comment your work you're doing in Innovate Hub. As you know, the education as a topic is our cornerstone of development aid. Also, transfer of technology is one of the priority for Czech government, not just to Nigeria, but to Africa in general.
We give wings to innovation development in Nigeria, to human capital development in Nigeria, to the knowledge and awareness of 3D printing technology among students from all levels, especially at basic level, mid-level, then tertiary institutions, because we'll be doing a lot of programs with students of tertiary lecturers as well. A lot of lecturers are slightly or way behind in this new technology called 3D printing.
And try to develop collaboration. So that's how I got in touch with the management of Innovate Hub. And later on, I had the opportunity to visit the center myself, Innovate Hub, the facilities, and I was deeply impressed.
We know Innovate Hub is deeply involved in technology transfer, in innovation, in venture creation, and entrepreneurship development, especially human capital development for Nigerians. And to have this kind of partnership and aid that will help us set up a center for 3D printing technology and STEAM education, that's science, technology, engineering, art and mathematics.
Let me warmly welcome you at the Embassy of the Czech Republic. I know that you heard already the great news that you have been granted by the fund of Czech Development Programme based from Czech Aid support for the third countries' development programs and skills build-up. And we are happy to tell you that your application to build the 3D printing center to boost the skills of young entrepreneurs, scientists, innovators, and others will be built in your facilities of Innovate Hub in Abuja. We are very happy to have this collaboration, like a good example of this practice. And also as part of my portfolio as science diplomacy promotion, we are happy that we can support the young brain in Nigeria without brain draining the country.
It's even bigger than the gift. So the gesture says we are open to you understanding the technology that exists in Czech Republic. That is one thing that you don't really get from people. Then we are even available to make them available to you.
We are also happy to confirm that Prussia Research Company will provide you with the 3D printers to equip your new center.
So we don't take it for granted. We appreciate this gesture from Czech Republic. We appreciate Prussia technology, and we appreciate everyone involved in making this project a reality. This center will boost technology development in Nigeria and boost the presence of Prussia, which is one of the biggest manufacturers of 3D printers across the world. They will boost their presence in Nigeria.
Welcome back, and thank you so much, Innovate Hub. Each time we visit that hub, there's so much to learn, and DG is always there representing. Well, today it's all about the Nigerian worker. We started our celebration yesterday, and today the Honorable Minister for Labor and Employment is here to tackle your questions, answer you, reassure you that Nigerians love you, and Nigeria will continue to love you and meet your demands. There's so many questions for the minister, and Grace here, a fellow broadcaster that joined us and made us a media team, as a question. She would ask a question, and then the minister will respond to all these questions together. So, Grace,
thank you
let's
very
hear
much.
your question.
Thank you. I was touched with that statement. It was a statement you said, we love Nigeria so much, but they're not getting enough. So, Honorable Minister, what is the possibility, or can the federal government encourage better palliative, to cushion the effect of skyrocketing inflation for workers, for civil servants, for journalists? Is it possible that we will have, the cries and a whole lot of issues rising a bit lesser? Secondly, from my own end, with cybercrime law stifling investigative journalism, how or what is the federal government doing to partner media houses, to partner media unions to protect workers' rights to report without fear or arbitrary arrests? These are two questions in one. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for your questions. Let me start with the issue of what was the first question that you asked?
Encourage
palliative, yes.
Skyrocketing inflation.
You see, when government paid palliatives last time, every worker benefited from it, including the journalists. And when next we are going to pay anything like that, we'll also include you. But you don't forget that government has paid these palliatives to civil servants to cushion the effect of fuel hikes and the rest of them. Okay. The government did it, and we all benefited from these payments that were made.
Not enough, Honorable Minister.
Nothing can be enough, but we have to. Okay, she asked two questions. Yeah. The second question has to do with the
Cybercrime Act, stifling investigative.
Yes. You see, you are well protected by the laws, and freedom of journalism is there to cover you. I don't think there is any cause for any alarm.
Okay.
Yes, so the laws are there to cover journalists and on whatever they do. Freedom of speech is there, freedom of information is there for you.
Messages running in.
So you have all.
We still face intimidation and harassment.
No.
We still do that.
No, I don't think
but
that.
We hope we look forward to a better working relationship.
These are very rare. These are just maybe once in a while one can face these things, but they are very rare. They are very rare.
Honorable Minister, they asked about the wage award.
Yes,
that is infrequent.
I'm coming to the wage award. The wage award was granted by the federal government, and government has started paying this wage award. I think they should have paid either last month or this month. So they are paying the wage award. Of course, I agree, not as and when due, because these things all depend on, ability to pay. And we are not saying we are not keeping to our words, but what we are telling people is that we are paying according to our means, according to what is available. And these things are there. Workers know what is due to them, and they are following them up. And Ministry of Finance is paying within the limit of what they could do at a given time.
Right,
but I want to assure them that these things will be paid to everybody as and when due. Yes.
Thank you so much.
We stay hopeful because we have an honorable minister who goes through
we
the
have
ranks.
the record, we have the statistics.
Yes,
and
we stay hopeful.
I think Minister of Finance is equal to the task.
Okay.
They are making arrangements to pay the wage award.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Cast your spell on me, baby. You cast your spell on me, baby. Yes, you cast your spell on me, baby. Turning my heart into stone. I spell on me, baby. You just you be listen to the djembe. Oh yeah. Hey.
musical virtuoso. That's King Fudge in the house. Always doing amazing stuff. Well done. I know that last special number was for our special guest, Honorable Minister for Labor and Employment. Honorable Minister, as we wrap up our show today, the future is, in fact, the now is digital. The future is even more digital, and remote jobs are the in thing. Where does the Nigeria labor workforce stand?
Well, you see, like you rightly said, the world is entirely going digital.
Absolutely.
And Nigeria is not an exception and cannot be an exception. We know what we are supposed to do, and we are doing it to ensure that our work goes digital. At the moment, the Ministry of Labor and Employment, and in fact many other ministries, are already digital. And we are trying to encourage our workers, agencies that we are working with, to also go digital, so that whatever we do, particularly the skills development program that we are doing, are going to be digital. We are going to shift away from the usual skills development, where we train people how to, do carpentry, where we train people how to weld things. But most importantly, we train youth on how to go digital, so that the easiest way of getting means of livelihood today. And I think we are making progress in that direction, and we are committed to it. And I'm saying it, we are committed to it, to ensure that these things go digital. The skills development program that we are doing, apart from the small ones that we are doing in the local areas, we are trying to make it digital. We are going to ensure that we encourage our youth to go digital, to ensure that they are working along with the entire world.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, sir. We appreciate your sit down today on the Weekend Deal Studio. Thank you for everybody has noticed your humility, your love for Nigerians. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you, and I thank you very much for this very wonderful reception. It has been excellent. And,
that's Weekend Deal. When we invite you for Weekend Deal, please come. I mean, come to Weekend Deal.
From Suleiman.
For Suleiman. Anyway,
so that he's not left alone with the ladies.
Thank you for protecting me.
Suleiman is there. He says he's the Kakaki.
No, Kakaki of Age.
Age. Now, there's a bigger Kakaki. My minister, the Kakaki of Nupe. Yesterday was his birthday. Why I'm celebrating his birthday is that he's a May baby. I am a May baby. Mine is Friday. Yes. He's 10th of May. I am 8th of May. And yesterday, I'm talking about Mohammed Idris Malagi, my Minister for Information.
Thank you.
We celebrate you, sir. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Honorable Minister for Information, we love you. Congratulations. And Carol and King Fad have a special number. Let's get a special number for the Honorable Minister for Information, please.
Okay, wait, hold on. Minister wants to wish your fellow minister. You're doing collabo. You're going to collabo. Let's have a collabo here. Okay. What do you wish him happy birthday?
Minister, please. You have the floor.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me join you in celebrating with my brother and friend, Honorable Minister of Information. Happy birthday, and I wish you all the best. Many more returns. Thank you.
Many more collaborations.
That was beautiful. Well done, sir.
Thank
About
you.
Carol, you said they have a birthday song. The song should have begun now.
Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Honorable Minister. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Sakayawe, Yawe, Abida Sakayawe, Ayawe, Yawe, Yawe, Ayawe, Yawe, Yawe, Ayawe, Yawe, Minister, Yawe, 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 Ayawe, Yawe, Yawe, Ayawe, Yawe, Yawe, Ogeneme, Yawe, 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 Osano Bruwe, Yawe, 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 Abida Sakayawe, Yawe, 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 Ayawe, Yawe, Yawe, Ayawe, Yawe, Yawe, Ogeneme, Yawe, 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 Asalo Bruwe, Yawe, 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 Ogeneme, Yawe, 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 Osalo Bruwe, Yawe, Yawe, say Abida Sego, Yawe, 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 Ayawe, Yawe, Yawe, Ayawe, Yawe, Yawe, Ayawe, Minister, Yawe, Ayawe, Yawe, Yawe, Ogeneme, Yawe, 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 Osalo Bruwe, Yawe, Yawe, yeah, well, Tim, aha, Minister, we celebrate you. May the Lord bless and keep you. We say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless 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 you. We say hip, 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 say hooray. Hip, 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 hooray. Hip, 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 hooray. Hooray, hooray. Congratulations.